This is Robert from Robustel support team. This video shows how to use virtual COM port. The virtual COM port I'm going to show is not RFC 22 and 17 standard. It is not able to control serial ports, changing the parameters of serial ports like baud rate, data bits, stop bits, or flow control, etc. But you can change these parameters when you log in router. This is the topology of the demo test. PLC connected to R3000 through serial connection. And I'm gonna use serial port utility to simulate PLC. PLC simulator run in this PC. Connect to R3000 via a RS485 to USB cable. R3000 and PC connected to a switch, and they can communicate with each other. R3000 IP is 172.16.60.20. This test will run in a raw TCP connection. R3000 would be a TCP server. PC is TCP client. Act as a center. Center side, they usually have a center service software to connect to COM ports. Here we use Hercus to simulate the software. Finally, the target is to realize PC can connect PLC through virtual COM ports. Okay, start the PLC simulator. Serial tour. This serial tour connect to R3000 through through a RS485 to USB cable. It is connected to COM port. Serial parameters already match with the device. Okay, we start the serial tour. And then logging R3000. At the serial port. Enable the serial port and make sure the parameters on R3000 matched with the PLC simulator. Set R3000 as a TCP server. Mode is TCP transparent. And we need to define a port for the server. Port is 47 and 9. Submit the settings and save the settings. And then start the Hercus. We use this tool to simulate center service software. As you know, when you want to connect to R3000 for serial communication, you can use TCP client or UDP or TCP server for connection. But the case is the center service software can only connect with a serial COM port. Only can use the serial COM port. There is no TCP, UDP client or server for option. So in this case, how can it connect R3000 with a serial COM port? Here we can use this very useful software, virtual serial port in the simulator from EatLogic. It is already installed in my PC. Start at the emulator. First, we need to create a serial port. At device, create connector. Let a COM port, for example, COM6, finish. Second, combine this COM port with a TCP connection. Same in device, create TCP client. Since center side as a TCP client, so we create TCP client here. Next. And we need to connect to R3000. Input the IP address of R3000. In the meanwhile, the serial port parameter should be matched with the PLC serial port, so we need to adjust it here. Make sure the serial parameters is matched. Okay, finish. Okay, COM6 is ready and TCP is connected. Now we can use center service software to connect virtual COM6. Select COM6 and set the serial port parameters at the serial connection. Here on the PLC simulator, we can enable sending data periodically. As you can see, the center service software is receiving data, and we can also send data to PLC. PLC can receive data. So with the software, with this tool, we can create the virtual COM port for the center service software for connection. And in this test, the data sending and receiving is working properly. Okay, that's it. Hope it is helpful. Thanks for watching.